Hello, welcome to easyodds.com. My name is Ross Casey. I'm here with the horse racing extraordinaire, that is Jake Johns. Last week we went through the Oaks and the Derby. Very unlucky in the Derby, Jake.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I wouldn't say it was unlucky, but it was annoying more than unlucky because he just looked like the winner so much aside the final furlong. Just got to the front, Cliffs of Moher, ridiculously quick run race. Douglas MacArthur set a crazy gallop, looked like the winner. Ryan Moore looked like he timed his run perfectly, and then who comes past? Probably 40 to 1 shot, Wings of Eagles.
The bookies were laughing.
Just absolutely got us on the line. He was flying at the end though, and although if the race was run differently on another day, maybe the results, the places would be reversing, but on that run, I mean, there was no, I don't think it was a fluke, so I wouldn't be against backing that one for the Irish Derby next time out. So I don't know, it's a bit annoying, but you know, just how it goes.
Can't win them all.
Enable, very impressive winner of the Oaks as well. She could be seriously good. Well, she got beaten by Shutter Speed on her first run of the season, so that lends, makes you think that Shutter Speed could be seriously good as well. But I think that Enable has improved so much since then. So if they ever do meet again, those two, which they probably won't, but if they ever do, I wouldn't be surprised if Enable was at least just as good as Shutter Speed. So I don't know.
Okay, so there's Jake's thoughts on both the Oaks and the Derby, but fear not, because he was back in midweek and he found himself a 10 to 1 winner.
Yeah. Absolutely
Absolutely brilliant from our man Jake Johns. So hopefully you were on that on our tip of the day across our social channels. But let's, without any further ado, move on to what we're going to be talking about in this video in particular, and it's the Pinnacle Stakes on Saturday at Haydock. Our man Jake isn't necessarily ecstatic about this race.
No.
But it's horse racing all the same, and we're up for it. And let's listen to your
It's not the best weekend of racing. It's definitely not vintage weekend, that's for sure. Obviously, we've got Royal Ascot coming up to look forward to, so bit of a lull straight after the Derby. But you know, there's a couple of decent group races at the weekend, and this is one of them.
Talking about Ascot, Jake.
Yeah.
I'll remind everyone that we will be doing our videos next week for Ascot.
Yes.
Something to look forward to. So get ready for those.
Yeah, we'll do some Ascot videos next week. But yeah, so it's the Pinnacle Stakes on Saturday at Haydock. Journey won it last year, so even though it isn't that good a race, Journey's a Group 1 winner, and she turned out to be very, very good. So this is decent. Filly's race, Filly of the Mare's race. And there are a couple of interesting Irish raiders as well, which is always good. Henry de Bromhead, mostly known for his National Hunt exploit, sends one over by the name of Island Remedy. 2 lengths behind Ervedja last time, which was a really decent run, but on all form, probably needs a little bit more. The other one is Laganor for Tony Martin, usually so shrewd with his handicappers. He's got one in a bit of a black type race here. Ran a stormer behind Turret Rocks last time at the Curragh. And was only half a length behind somehow before that as well, which is pretty decent relative to the quality in this race. A massive concern though would be Tony Martin's form has been diabolically bad in 2017. Had a really bad jump season and has only had one winner on the flat in 2017 in Ireland. So I don't know. She's quite prohibitive at odds considering how badly he's been doing. There must be something wrong with the yard. He's been a bit better recently actually. So if you fancy that one, I mean the form is there. And she doesn't have a direct form line with Amjam Princess like some of these do. Who is the one I like? Amjam Princess is the one I like. Currently a best price of 11 to 4. You can only find that in one place, so get on that one quickly because that's going to get shorter, I reckon. Even though I was completely wrong about Cliffs of Moher. I thought he was going to go off about 9 to 4, ended up going off bigger, 5 to 1. Absolutely crazy. But it did come second, so it wasn't too bad. But anyway, yeah, 11 to 4 for Amjam Princess. This one going for Roger Varian. Roger Varian is the complete opposite to Tony Martin in that he's had an absolute beastie 2017. His strike rate is up there with the best trainers in the UK, and especially the start of the flat season proper, where he's had a fantastic the turf flat season, where he's had a really, really good start. So all of his horses seem to be running fantastically well. This 4-year-old was second 4 times in a row in her 3-year-old season. Which included a runner-up spot in the Ribblesdale behind Even Song, who was disappointed since then. It looked like at the time I thought this is the worst race ever. Some of the form of the horses that came out after that was pretty poor. But a couple have done well since then. The Black Princess won her 2 subsequent starts, including in Group 3, and Queen's Trust obviously won a Grade 1 on Breeders' Cup Day. Obviously, it was on completely different ground because it was soft conditions at Ascot and it was going to be rock solid conditions on Breeders' Cup Day. But the selection seemed to really get on with the soft ground that day at Ascot. That was a massive improvement on her previous form, and she's going to get really soft ground at Haydock. There's quite a lot of rain forecast. It's soft there already. It's going to rain a lot, I think, on Saturday morning. Apparently, obviously, the weather changes all the time, and the weather forecast is almost seems to be wrong more than right for me. But it's probably going to be pretty soft, so that would probably suit her more than quite a lot of the others in the race as well. This season, as a 4-year-old, Roger Vaillant just wanted to get a win into her first time out on the all-weather. 1-20 she went off. Don't see many of them, but obviously she won really easily. She just needed to get a win into her, and then she's got that winning feeling now, and she just can't get out of it, get out of that winning streak, as she absolutely bolstered up at Goodwood in a way more competitive race, hammering a few of these in this lineup already as well behind her. So the winning margin was 5 lengths. She flashed her tail inside the final furlong as well, so there could be more to come even, but that was really, really impressive. That was one of her most impressive starts today, and on that form alone, that was on good to firm as well. So I don't know, like the soft ground, it's not going to inconvenience her. I actually think she should be quite a bit shorter than her current best price of 11-4. I reckon she could be about 2-1 on the day. But you know, I'm wrong in that. I've been wrong in that sense before, so don't fully go by my word on that, but I think 11-4 is a really good price. Of the others, Chinoiseries didn't run a really bad race behind the selection at Goodwood. That was her first run for absolutely ages, running well for a long time in the race, and then kind of got eased down when the race was over. So it wasn't too bad. She probably could come on a lot for the run. I wouldn't put anyone putting a small each way wager on her. She's about 20 to 1 at the moment.
The selection for the Pinnacle from our man Jake Johns, and remember that you said there that only one bookmaker currently is offering those best odds of 11-4, so make sure that you use the Easy Odds odds comparison service to make sure that you get the best odds, whether it's through the desktop, the mobile, or the app. And last but not least, our video here has been sponsored by our friends at Sky Bet, who of course have their Sky Bet Club, where you can bet £25 every week, and they'll give you a £5 free bet every week. Absolutely excellent stuff. Really make sure that they get your loyalty there, which I certainly do. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on our video, and of course, give us lots of nice messages, which we've been getting lately. See you guys.
God, I look like Harry Hill. Don't know what's going on with my collar. Bye.